Oh, what's up, guys? So, I did like a AMA on Instagram, and these are all the answers. So, let's just get right into it after the theme song plays.
I just wanna free my titties, they just wanna be free.
Okay, so the first question was from, let me see, Miyachu, and she asked, "How are you?" So, right now, I'm good. I'm chilling. I just did a nice stream on Twitch with a few people that might recognize me from Betty, but it was chill because like most people were just like people that like games on the internet, and it was cool. And then there was some people like live in Arkeem. And then so the next two questions, there were a lot of questions, and I was like, ooh, I thought I could fit all of them in, but I was like, nah, this is too many. I'd be like answering for like 2 hours. I can't. But so the next two questions, they kept like popping up. So they are, let me see. How did you get casted for Betty or Skate Kitchen, and where did the name Moonbear come from? So I did not get casted in the traditional sense for Betty or for Skate Kitchen. So we, like the Skate Kitchen, the group, we worked with Crystal since the beginning, since this all started. So we worked with her on a short called That One Day, and then we got like she became like we became really close with all of us together, like Crystal the director and everyone in the group became close, and then we like ended up making the movie because of the short, which is based on just girls skating, which is us. So then it ended up being more like tied into our lives, and then so the movie came out, and then same thing happened with the show, but we got more involved. Like we were consultants on the episodes because it took like pieces of our lives, just like the movie, and so we didn't need to get casted for any of it because we were the choices for the main roles since it's based on us. Okay, so now the next one that kept getting asked was, where did the name Moonbear come from? Okay, so Moonbear, it's like a joke name from high school, like when I was 16. So it's been like a while. I'm like nowhere near my teenage years anymore. So a couple people, like more than a couple of people, we were upstairs. It was lunchtime, and they were like, "What name can we give you since you're part Native American?" And they were like joking around, and then the name Moon and Bear just fit together, and it stuck since high school. And I've like just kept using it after that because it's a really good name. Like I could never come up with it, and that's how I have the name Moonbear. I think I think that question also leans into the next question, which is why did you go with Honey Bear for Betty? And they said, by the way, I love both names. So thank you for that. So the answer is pretty simple. For legal reasons, I went with the name Honey Bear instead of Moon Bear, and that's all I'm gonna say about that. All right, the next question is, do you listen to Girl in Red? And the answer, of course, is yes. Like, how could I not? Hint, hint. Wink, wink. Okay, so another question is, what camera do you use? So, when I first started vlogging 3 years ago, I was using this camera. This is the Panasonic G7. I actually have a link for like the whole like, because I also use my GoPro, so I have like a whole link to like everything that I use besides the camera. Because there's also a mic, but on the camera I'm using right now, I've been using the camera I'm using to shoot this since September of last year. So it's been like 6 or 7 months with this camera. It's like the Big Brother version to this little one, and it's been amazing. Since I'm indoors now, I don't vlog, and I just use it as a webcam for my Twitch channel when I'm gaming and chatting, which will be linked at the bottom and in the description. Anything else you need to see will be in the description of the video. Okay, so this next question is about hair. If our hair was easier to style, what would be your top 3 hairstyles? To be honest, I just like, I don't like doing my hair. As you can tell, like it's always like this kind of afro thing, and I just like it like that. So, I mean, if somebody else is gonna do it for me, even I don't know. I like making it a fro hawk, and that's pretty much it. Like I like having an afro, like this, or just out. Okay, so how did I develop my style? This person said they love it. Outfits are always so fun and creative. Thank you so much. So this took a while. I've been doing this since I was like 14, and I'm like not 14 anymore. I'm like basically almost a full grown adult. Like I'm past my early 20s. So yeah, it took a while, like a lot of experimenting and doing stuff. And as I got older, of course it got better because like with anything you basically level up and you have much better taste. Like I say starting like it depends. Since I was doing it for a while already, I'd say I started getting into it more like or it got better as I was like in my early 20s and mid 20s, yeah. Who is your favorite Animal Crossing villager? I did only have two villagers, and the last time I played Animal Crossing before playing this year was 15 years ago. So, based on just what I remember from playing this year, my favorite villager is Dom. Like, he's so cool. He matches my vibe. I got him first T, like, he's my first villager. What's the other one's name? She's a frog. I can't remember her name, but Dom is my favorite so far, based on who I've met and who's on my island. Liv asks, what's the first alcoholic bev you're gonna try on the 1st of 2021? So you already know I'm gonna be drinking Baileys. That's gonna be it. I'm gonna get sauce off Baileys. I'm not gonna wake up until January 3rd. Oh yeah, so the tea is I'm not drinking this year, and today is May 24th, so it's been almost 6 months. Yay for me. All right, so the next one is how is it being on an HBO show so early on in your career? Well, that's a weird question for me because it's not like I was building up an acting career. So I don't. It's just weird how it all happened, and it kept snowballing into doing more acting and more projects that and just traveling and all this extra stuff. So it's like I don't know. It's really weird, and it's like, what are we gonna do next, and how far can we go? And when I say we, I mean me and the Skate Kitchen, and Crystal and Aaliyah, and whoever else wants to stay along for the ride. Okay, so this next question was basically my favorite question because I think a lot of people like under 24 don't think about this stuff, and I've been thinking about it since I was like 23. And so the question is, what goals do you have for the next few years? So I have a personal goal that's like a 5 year goal, and the deal expires in I guess 5 years, which I already went through some of it. So my goals based around that goal and other goals is to just like since I like so many things, it's like to make better music, to build a community in different categories like skateboarding and gaming and like music and business. Like I want to bring if I can't bring those things together, I want to make like communities separate because a lot of people of color, like black people and just people that aren't like the majority don't really know too much about money. So I had made a money like YouTube account and different accounts for like gaming and music and clothes and stuff. But the money one is like very like important, like not more important, but I think that one's gonna help people a lot with finance, especially like now. I kind of stopped doing it because of how what was going on with the virus, and I was just like, I needed space and time and like to get this together because of what was going on. Like it's never happened before, so I was just like, so my goals, my long term goals, like these aren't short term, they're long term. Like I want to build communities in those areas that I talked about, gaming, like money stuff, and skateboarding, and music, and just creating, and just help other people to realize that they can do these things too, and they don't need to have like a traditional like work at I don't know somebody's office unless they want to do that. Some people don't want to start their own business, which it's fine because it's a lot of work. Like it can get crazy. could get crazy, and it could be very stressful because you're in charge of paying other people and all that. So yeah, I want to build communities based off my interest, and those communities will help other people grow in different ways. Okay, so this last question ties like really well into the other question about goals. What would you want to do or pursue if money wasn't a factor? So I am in a special situation right now where the goals that I just talked about, I'm trying to achieve based on like what I'm doing now. And I would say I'm like I don't have to worry about money like in a like stressful kind of way, not for a little while, but so that is why I want to build like these communities, because then once I do that, I'll be building my own thing, and I won't have to worry about like, oh, I gotta do this and that and that and that to like have money. And I'm always like doing stuff with stocks and like saving in this like the whole money part that I was telling you about, that community I was trying to build. Yeah, so basically I'm doing what I want to do right now because I don't have to worry about money too much. Whew. Okay, guys, so that was all the questions that I was gonna answer for this video. I'll probably do another one in like maybe August or September. So look out for another Instagram AMA post. Yeah, thank you guys for being interested in asking any questions, and I hope these were like useful if you had the same questions but didn't ask. So yeah, there's that. And yeah, all my links will be in the description for anything that you might need, or if you're interested in any of the other YouTube channels and communities I was talking about, they're going to be linked down below. And if you want to ask any more questions while I'm live on Twitch, the link is right here, and it's also in the description. So I'll catch you guys next time. It's lit. We out here. Gang, gang.